Hey, what is up mga bubuyog? So we're back for our first example sa ating stresses and beams, specifically dun sa ating shear stress. Let's go! Alright, so ito yung problem natin, and kung makikita nyo, ito yung cross-section, no? Napaka-symmetrical niya, pero don't worry, kaya natin yan. Okay? Okay, so itong problem natin mga bis, itong figure ito, this is the cross-section of the beam. Yun. Tapos sabi, sa cross-section daw na to, given yung ating shear force. Alright? So that has a value of 12 kips or 12 kilopounds. Now, the distance from the bottom of the section to the neutral axis ito, from dito daw to the neutral axis. So, ayan, magandang balita. O, magandang balita yun mga bis, ng bawas problema yun. Kasi given yung location ng ating neutral axis eh. Ayan, that's 8.9. Yun daw. Tapos, given na rin yung moment of inertia, and the moment of inertia of the cross-section about the neutral axis is ito, 547 inches to the 4th power. So, isang malaking biyaya na naman to. Yan, maraming salamat sa... So, ayun, isang malaking biyaya na naman ito. Okay, so isang malaking biyaya na naman ito. Okay, so isang malaking biyaya na naman, mga bubuyog, no? Okay. Okay, so yung question, mga bis, determine the maximum shear stress on this cross-section. So, alin daw, ano daw, yung maximum shear stress dito sa cross-section na to? Kasi, di ba, na-discuss natin sa ating past video na nagva-vary yung value ng ating shear stress at this portion, dito, mas lalo sa cross-section na to. Kasi kung makikita nyo, di ba, itong cut section na to is medyo okay lang, malapad, tapos mas lumapad pa. Tapos, biglang lumipis. So, magva-vary talaga yan. Bakit ko nasabi yun? If we try to analyze our formula, di ba? Shear stress is equal to, ano ulit yun? Nakalimutan ko na. Shear stress is equal to VQ over IB. Itong V, mga B's, tsaka I, they are constant all throughout this cut sections. Diyan, parehas lang yan. Pero mga B's, itong Q and B, nagva-vary yan every portion, di ba? Kapag dito yung cut section mo, mag-iiba yung value ng Q or the first area moment, di ba? And also B, di ba? Kasi yung B natin, meron tayong tatlong values ng B, right? Yung B kasi is yung width ng cut section. Ito, yung length na to, that's R1B. Pwedeng kapag dito yung cut section mo, mag-iiba rin yung B mo. Kapag dito, mag-iiba rin yung B mo. Okay? Now, na-discuss natin sa ating previous videos na Q is maximum at the neutral axis. That is why most of the time, yung ating maximum shear stress occurs at the neutral axis. Pero take note, it's just most of the time. It's not absolute, okay? Hindi palaging andon. May mga tendencies na hindi doon yung location ng neutral axis. Okay, so to make the concept clearer, to find for the Tmax, okay? So to find for the Tmax, first, we can set Q to the max, set Qmax wherein ang ating Qmax is located kapag ang reference point natin is neutral axis. However, pwede din nating makuha yung maximum shear stress, itong Tmax, kapag yung B natin is at minimum, di ba? Kasi kung yung B natin or yung width ng cut section is sa pinaka-least na part, we can produce the Tmax kasi they are inversely proportional, right? So, number 2, B is minimum. So, it's either we solve two parts, okay? So, we solve two parts. First is yung highest, yung Qmax. And second is yung lowest, yung ating B. And we just compare the two answers and we can conclude for which one is the maximum. Okay? So, simulan natin Qmax and alam natin na kapag yung Qmax natin, it's always at the neutral axis. Okay? However, itong B is minimum. Makikita natin na ang B natin is minimum dito sa portion na to. Diba? Kasi yan yung pinakamanipis na cut section eh. And always reference it doon sa mga junctions, sa connections. So dito, that is why dito sa problem naglagay sila dyan ng section AA. Okay, so simulan natin dito sa number 1. Hanapin natin kung ano yung shear stress dito sa neutral axis. Okay? Kasi dito magiging maximum yung Q eh. Okay, so simulan natin. T at the neutral axis is equals to VQ over IB. Okay, so given yung V natin, that's 12,000 kips. Magiging 12,000 pounds yan, mga bis, kasi nga kilo is 1,000, right? And then we have our Q. Okay, then Q, the first moment area, hindi natin alam. So, we need to solve for that. And of course, with reference to the neutral axis. So, how do we solve for our first moment area? First, we just need to solve for this area, right? So, that's 2 times 3, 7.3. 2 times 7.3. And then, we should multiply yung location ng centroid ng figure na to papunta sa ating neutral axis. Okay? So, ano yung length niyan? That would be 7.3 divided by 2. So, that's 3.65, sorry. 3.65. And then, we multiply the 3 of that. 2 times 7.3 times 3.65. Okay, so we have 53.29. Okay, so yan yung value ng ating Q. 53.29 in unit is, since that's inches, so inches to the third power. By the way pala mga bis, no? If you're solving for Q, it doesn't matter if you will solve the first moment area above or below. So, pwedeng ito or pwede rin yung nasa baba. Yung ito, solve mo yan, tapos yan. It will just be the same. However, dito kasi mga bis, pinili ko yung nasa taas kasi mas simple di ba? Isang rectangular area lang. However, kapag pinili mo dito sa baba, tingnan mo may maliit ka na area doon. Tapos yung buong rectangle na to. Tapos isang rectangle pa. Mas hahaba. Pero nonetheless, mga bis, it will still give you the same answer. Okay? So, syempre, mas pipiliin natin yung mas madali, di ba? Ba't natin pahihirapan sarili natin? Ganon. So, next, ituloy na natin. Our I, or the centroidal moment of inertia, is given. That's 547 inches to the fourth power. And then B, this is the cut section, right? So, our cut section, since we are referencing at the neutral axis, then this is that cut section. Ang width niyan ay, yan, given 2 inches. So, 2 inches. So, magka-cancel yung inches cubed, tapos inches fifth, maiwan lang sa baba is inches squared. So, pounds per inches squared, magiging PSI yung ating final answer. So, we just calculator that, no? Ilagay na lang natin sa ating calculator times 53.29, 584.53 PSI. Okay, so ito mga bis, ito yung value ng shear stress dito sa ating neutral axis. Okay? And again, we are not sure if that is our maximum shear stress. We need to find our second setup wherein B is at minimum. Kasi pwede rin dyan mangyari yung ating maximum shear stress. We don't know. Kapag sana yung ating neutral axis occurs at this section, sabihin natin, kunwari lang, kapag andito yung neutral axis natin, then we can conclude early na andito yung ating maximum shear stress. Kasi andito rin yung pinakamaliit na B. However, hindi kasi ganun yung setup dito. Our neutral axis lies on this cut section dito, kung saan mas malaki ito as compared dito. Kasi di ba yung goal natin, Q should at least be maximum and B should at least be minimum. Because our main goal is to set Q over B at maximum. Okay? This is our main goal, to give the biggest ratio of Q over B. Right? So, for now, let's continue solving. Solve naman natin yung ating shear stress dito sa section na to. Okay? So, bakit sa section na to? Bakit hindi dito? Sa baba or dito or dito? Since same naman sila ng kanipis, di ba? Mga bis, accordingly, no, dito daw sa ating mga junctions, so mga connections, no, dito daw mostly yung concentrations ng ating mga shear stress. Okay, so always reference it doon sa kung saan yung junction. Okay? So now, let's continue. Same formula. T at, yan, section AA, no? Parang AA. Section AA. Section AA is equal to same formula, VQ over IB. Ayan. So, baba ko lang mga bis. Okay, so ano yung value ng ating V? Of course, it's the same cross-section. So, parehas din. 12,000 kips. However, our Q, this Q would be different already. Kasi iba na yung section natin saan natin puputulin. So, QAA would be equal to, first, kunin natin yung area. We can select if we solve for the first area moment sa top or sa above or bottom. But for me, I will choose the bottom. Mas madali, di ba? Isang rectangle lang yan. So, ito. Yan. Ano ba yung area niyan? That would be equal to 1.2. Yan, yun yung width niya. Times yung height niya ito. That's given as 7.5. 7.5. Tapos, yung distance mula sa centroid ng rectangle na to, papunta sa ating neutral axis dito. So, sa taas na to. Okay? So, ito, anong length niya? Okay. So, para makuha yung length yan, mga bis, diba itong rectangle na to, ang centroid niyan is sa kalahati ng rectangle. So, since yung buong ito ay 7.5, it means that this length papunta sa baba would be equal to the half of 7.5. 7.5 divided by 2 is 3.75. So, alam natin yung buong ito mula sa neutral axis papuntang baba. So, isusubtract ko lang tong 3.75 para makuha yung length from dito papunta sa ating neutral axis. Okay? So, magiging 8.9 minus 3.75. Edi yung matitira na lang is 5.15. Okay? So, yan yung i-multiply natin dito. 5.15. Okay? So, erase ko lang yan. Ayun. Tapos, calculator na natin yan. Magiging 1.2 times 7.5 times 5.15. Ang sagot natin ay 46.35. 35 inches to the cube. Okay, so makita nyo mga bis, no? Mas malaki yung value ng Q dito sa ating neutral axis as compared dito sa AA. Kasi nga sabi natin, Q is always maximum at the neutral axis. Okay? Pero, babawiin natin yan dito sa B. We will set B at minimum. So, divided by I, yung I natin is still the same. 547 inches to the 4th power. Ngayon, ang B natin ito would be equal to 1.2. That is much lesser than this 2 inches. Right? Yung ito. So, we could yield a larger ratio of Q over B. So, pag sinolve natin yan, ang magiging value ng ating shear stress at AA would be equal to 12,000 times 1.2. Ang sagot natin mga bis ay 847.35. Okay, PSI. So, ito mga bis, yung ating shear stress at AA. So, now, if we would compare it, okay, pag i-compare natin ito mga bis, which one is maximum? Of course, we select this 847.35 and that occurs at this section AA. Okay? So, ayun mga beast, here's our answer, right? 847 PSI. Alright, so ayun mga beast, no? Always lang natitignan nyo, if you're solving for the maximum shear stress, first is to take a look at our cross-section. Kapag hindi uniform yung ating cross-section, kapag paiba-iba ng cut section, tignan nyo, lumalapad, luminipis, there's a tendency na hindi sa neutral axis yung ating location ng ating maximum shear stress. You still need to consider these two setups. First is the setup kung saan maximum yung Q and that is at the location of that neutral axis. And second is the B is minimum kung saan pinakamababa yung ating cut section, yung pinakamanipis na part. And since manipis naman lahat ng part na to, piliin nyo doon sa junction kung saan sila pinag-connect. Okay, so that's it mga bis. Maraming salamat kung nag-stay ka dito hanggang sa dulo. Marami pa tayong examples sa ating mga next videos para mas maintindihan nyo pa yung ating topic about shear stress. Please like, share, and subscribe. Muli ako yung bubuyog na nagpapalala sa inyong maglakbay, mag-enjoy, maglaro, manaliksik, maging matinik. Jabi out.